welcome guys again to another episode in the how-to series. We have already learned how to dominate and how to win and how to get high XP, but I thought I'd do another video now to illustrate how to consistently rank as number one in the battle. And we will simply learn from my gameplay here using my guidance and skill, and you will simply be able to mimic what I do to enhance and better yourself. You can be more like me and thus achieve more amazing results if you just pay attention and see what I do. I will do this commentary with no benefit of hindsight, having played this game weeks ago and watching this replay a few times in order to know exactly what will happen. I will just simply let you know what I was thinking at the time, and to ensure that you realize that there's no benefit in hindsight in doing these commentaries, I will let you watch the game in real time live as it unfolded. Now what we're doing here is simply moving into a position where we can get all the XP, spotting, and damage from this bush. We will let the first tank scoot by undetected because it is possible that our artillery would be aiming in this spot and steal some of our damage. So we'll let him scoot by. We'll detect him when he enters this second gap and readjust our turret here so that we could put a shot into his side. That was easy. And now as we are detected, we will wait the obligatory 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and then poke this bush again and spot approximately 4 or 5 tanks that will probably be moving into this position. There they are, as I expected. Usually the heavy tanks make themselves visible here, and now it's a matter of waiting for my artillery to take some shots so that I can rack up the damage assist. Now you'll notice that I am not top tier here, so damage assist will be more important. I will back up, make this bush bushy and opaque, and pump one shot into his side. Undetected because the use of bush mechanics there was flawless. As we reload, we will back up again and put another shot into this unsuspecting king tiger. What does it feel like to be king? Ha ha ha, not that good. And now there is only one correct strategy at this point in the game, and that is to poke this bush again, which is exactly what I do because I do know what I am doing. And I will wait for the next enemy to cross in this opening, wait for him to get behind the bush and pump one shot into him. But alas, it does dip down and get absorbed by his tracks. I have been detected now, and there are various things that the average player may do in this situation. The only correct thing to do at this point in time is to vacate this location and go exactly where I'm going here. I must use this topography to hide myself from the cluster of enemies there and now make a move up the center of the map. This will allow me to surprise enemies that are engaging teammates on the other side of the map. It is called a flanking maneuver, performed at the exact perfect time in this game. You may ask, well, why not continue to fight the high density of targets in the southwest corner there that I was just engaging? And I would reply by saying, ha ha ha, why don't you make a video depicting the strategy of finishing on top consistently? As I predicted, I have approached an enemy who is preoccupied, and I will just shoot him here. Now the bush here is incorrectly modeled by Wargaming, and I was detected. They'll need to fix this bush in the future so that I can perform this maneuver again. Not my fault, of course, simply a poor modeling of bush mechanics on the part of the developer. But I do manage to shoot this Hellcat. He wants to get killed, so I will just do the over the left shoulder snapshot to take him out. And now, realizing that I do not have shots on these two, I will now engage the cluster of enemies that I vacated from a different angle. The angle being more optimal for me. And this is what you need to do. You need to survey the mini-map in the battlefield and always position your tank in the most optimal positions. There is no point fighting in the positions that your enemies have strength. And it is only with a clear dynamic understanding of where to go that you can make the exact perfect moves, as I am doing here, driving to the center of the map, poking this ridge line, assessing where the enemy's guns are, and realizing that the only safe approach to the cluster of enemies is the exact route which I am taking. Once we close the distance here, we will be able to again dominate as far as XP, spotting, damage, and winning. We will just move around here and take out this medium tank who's positioned himself in the absolute worst spot that he could possibly be. I don't know what he was thinking, but obviously my gun would arrive and shoot him in the side there, so his fault, ha ha ha. And now I realize by acute knowledge of what is happening around me that the artilleries on my team, 3 of them SPGs, are all reloading and will be ready to shoot in about 10 seconds. So I will delay my approach here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Poke around here and take a hit purposely so that I light these enemies. There we go. Knowing that my teammates will now lob artillery shells into their midst. There we go. Achieving more spotting assist through clever knowledge of my teammates' whereabouts, the tanks they're driving, the reload times, etc., etc., etc. The post-game stats will, of course, reveal that I did everything perfectly and finished on top again. Now I will let you watch this replay in real time live to prove that hindsight had nothing to do with me being able to do this commentary in a pompous way. Just try to model yourself after me, and one day you may achieve a fraction of the greatness that I have. But if they're putting in new equipment that makes tanks go faster, I think that's a terrible idea. The maps are already... all of these maps are so fucking old. They were designed when the meta, 10 years ago. When the British mediums came out, the tier 10 British medium went like 20, 25, right? Most tanks went between 15 and 30. And the maps allowed you to tactically deploy yourself so that you could have a strategic game. Now the maps haven't changed in 10 years. They're still the same fucking size. The new maps have been removed. You're still playing on the old fucking maps. And now tanks can go 70, 80, 90. So think about that. You know what that means, right? That means you get to positions that used to take you 3 minutes, you get there in 3 seconds. And it makes the game a shit show sometimes. Some maps you get to... How the fuck did he get there? How did he get by? How did he get by here without me seeing him? Even that's fucked. How did he scoot by here without me seeing him? Spotting is not terrain. I have perfect eyes when I'm here. Ooh, I better be careful, you guys. Oh my god. So I've got perfect eyes on the guys that come across here. I can shoot them in the side. Watch. How did I not see that guy? It's bullshit, right? It's just a broken spotting mechanic in the game. One more? No. I'm gonna have to run away here soon. Oh, come on. Come on. Sorry guys, but I'm not fighting all of them by myself. If you push, Jeffy, I'm going up the middle. Because we got the big forces on the other side. We'll divide and conquer. Oh, I low rolled. Of course I low roll. How the fuck why wouldn't I low roll?
Permission to engage.
Why wouldn't I low roll? I don't want to get tagged by the SU-130 PM.
Target acquired. Target lost. Enemy armor is damaged.
I did not know he was looking at me. A little bit of spotting assist in my life. I accidentally spotted them all. These guys were loaded. All three. Boom, boom, boom. An accidental 1900 spotting. See, I was accidentally good again. I'm being accidentally good. Now I should do a video, right? The correct gameplay now is to move into this position here, and I will take one form. I know he's facing me, so I'll just absorb one hit, but I will light them. I've been taking good care to know that the artilleries are all reloaded and ready to fire. Watch this. See, I've taken the hit. I'll just pump off 300 damage now, and well, 1900 spawning assist. It's a little less than I thought, but of course you can't count on your teammates. But that's just how it goes, and that's how you have to play if you want to be a Unicom. You should just watch my videos, and I will explain exactly what I was thinking when I played. And you can also play like that if you want to be as good as I am. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it, and if you didn't like it, just hit the dislike button. But I assure you that if you do everything that I did in that game exactly the way I did, and if the enemies also perform as useless as they did on their team and go to the exact same spots that they went to when I went to my spots, then you too will be as great as I am. Thank you for watching. Should I do a video like that? That's how they all are. Every fucking video you see that the guy has the great game and then does the commentary, right? That's what it is. Do you think hindsight helps? Yeah. Well, you've seen it live here. That's how this game works, okay? I accidentally finished on top. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, right? The spotting mechanics didn't work. I blundered towards the enemies, and I'm on top. See, I'm the best. See up here? By accident. I'll make a video of that so that you can see how I'll do the commentary of how great all my decisions led to annihilation of the enemies quickly using my DPM and skill in topography and spotting, right? I'll explain it all. And everyone will go, wow, yeah. Whew. He really knows what he's talking about. I'm going to try that next game. And then you go out and try that, and you drive towards 3 heavy tanks like I did, and they all turn around and go boom, 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 and you're dead, and you go, fuck! How come I died? Because it was an accident, that's why. I just blundered forward. I showed up, and it was an accident. That's why. Lex Prime, thanks for subscribing with Twitch Prime. It was a complete and total, utter accident. Fluke. I didn't do anything really stupid, that's all. It could happen to you one day.